The Adrian College Sports Network wants you to join us in thanking one of our sponsors, the Carlton Lodge of Adrian. The Carlton Lodge offers a comfortable and convenient lodging experience. Carlton has spacious rooms and suites, fit for a peaceful night's sleep. Their amenities include a hot tub and pool, a 24-hour fitness center, a business center, and much more. A huge thanks to Adrian College's Choice of Lodging for sponsoring Bulldog Athletics.
Want to learn more about Adrian College Television? To find out more about ACTV, you can visit our website at adriancollege.tv. You can find direct links to our Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and other social media platforms there. Bulldog students can submit a request to become an announcer for ACTV. Fans can see press releases about upcoming events and what's happening at the media production house. Visit adriancollege.tv for more.
Hello students, this is President Adrian coming to you again from the President's Office at Adrian College. Hey, I'm sending you this video with some great news. Despite all that's been happening with the pandemic, COVID-19, etc., we've been hard at work on campus, and the faculty have recently approved 8 new degree programs, which I think are super exciting. And I want you guys to know about these so you can start to think about them as you think about your future academic career here. So here they are. The first one is in public health. We have both a major and a minor now in public health. Can you think of a more relevant major than public health right now, given all that's going on? The second one is supply chain management. If you're following the news, supply chain management is really where it's at. There are thousands of jobs. I happened to look before I got in this video. Some of these jobs pay over $100,000 a year right out of college. Public health pays very well as well. Great area to go into. The third new major that the faculty approved is human resources. And you know, every business, I mean, whether it's Adrian College or IBM or something in between, has a human resource office. Lots of jobs, great field to go into. The fourth is professional sales. Now, whatever your professional career, you have to know how to sell, whether you're selling yourself, whether you're selling goods, whether you're selling services, whether you're selling your character. Professional sales is a great thing to be trained in academically. The next one is esports management. Now, esports is just absolutely exploding across the country. And I know we have a lot of students that are athletes that would like to stay into sports. So we now have an esports minor degree. It's a minor right now, may turn into a major later, but it's a minor right now that you can get your degree in. And then we have 2 certificates that we're now offering in digital marketing, which is incredible. I mean, digital marketing, again, whatever you're going into, if you can do some digital marketing, your employers will love it. So these are high skill, high pay, high need areas with literally thousands of jobs coast to coast. So long and short is, once again, Adrian's on the cutting edge. We're at the forefront. We are leading the pack in innovation and ingenuity. And we just wanted you guys to know all that's going on. So there you go. It's all good news today. I hope that brightened your day. Thanks for tuning in.
Oh, hey, there he is, Bruiser. Hi, I'm Bruiser's biggest fan. He was a legend to us puppies.
Strong but silent. Such a humble attitude from such a prominent figure.
He ran Adrian College's campus. Everyone loved him and wanted to meet him wherever he went. Welcome week, homecoming, spring concert, he was there and looking good. Well, he did have his own private groomer. He was so cool. He had the best education a bulldog could ever ask for, as many walks as he wanted. Heck, the dog had his own pass to Richie. Bruiser was an athlete, but I'm so small. He did have to work hard at it. Well, maybe not too hard, but it will take a lot of commitment and practice if I want to land on varsity at Arrington too. It's just such a big jersey to fill. Seriously, huge. But I can do this. I want the job. Because I want to make thousands of Bulldog friends just like him. So hi, Adrian College. I'm Bruiser too.
We were floating down the river in your red canoe. You were laughing at my stories, go back from my youth. Yeah, and I remember thinking to myself that you were the one. Oh, oh, you were stunning, you were lovely, yeah, you were fun. There was no one else I wanted to see. There was nothing
Faculty, staff, members of the Board of Trustees, friends of Adrian College, and students and friends over in the chapel. It is my great privilege to introduce to you the newest members of the Adrian College family, the incoming class of 2023.
Oh, watching cruise ships gently pass us by. Oh, and I remember gazing at your face in the starry light. Oh, thinking life don't get much better than a night like tonight. 'Cause there was no one else I wanted to see. There was nothing else I wanted to do. There was nowhere else I wanted to be than sitting oceanside with you. There's nothing, nowhere, no one. Yeah, there's nothing, nowhere, no one. Oh, there's nothing, nowhere, no one. Yeah, there's nothing, nowhere, no one that I'd rather be with than you, my love. 'Cause there's no one else I want to see. There is nothing else I want to do. There is nowhere else I want to be than with my arms wrapped tight around you. Oh yeah, oh.
We continue to take pride and learn from Asa Mahan's leadership today.
Here it goes out there.
And the slam!
161 years of commitment to harnessing the power of creativity, ingenuity, community, and academic excellence.
I believe that if you get your degree here, the world is going to feel like it's shrinking.
Hello and welcome to Docking Stadium here on the beautiful campus of Adrian College for this MIAA conference, non-conference exhibition matchup here on the pitch. I'm Matt Kibbe, joined by Dejon Hughes here for ACTV, as well as Liam Reef operating our top cam up in the top press box. DJ, what are you looking forward to today as we have Trine versus Adrian College here in this women's soccer matchup?
As this not being the first women's soccer matchup of the year, as we know, this Adrian College Bulldogs team is a little young. So this game is going to allow us to see some of those younger players that haven't been getting some experience in the past, some of those freshmen to get in and get some experience and develop as a team to see what they can look like moving forward in the spring.
That's some great insight as we're ready to get going. Trine's going to start us off here, and it's sent back quickly to Jackson, who pushes it way up in the front play to Sacksetter. And that's going to get the first, I believe, goal kick, as we already have a player down. We'll see what's going on here.
That looks to be number 27 from the Bulldogs, Elise Fries.
Elise Fries is down right now. Trainer's coming out. Gives us a good opportunity to kind of look away from an injury, give them an opportunity to figure out what's going on there. In other news, we're getting right into it here on ACTV, bringing you, this is the fifth stream of the day, fifth game of the day. Earlier today, starting at 10 a.m., we had club softball in their first ever home series.
Nice.
They dropped all three, unfortunately, as they had a triple header. Lake Superior State, just a little too much for them. And then we had women's ACHA D1 hockey. They took on
Gilmore Academy, right?
Yes, Gilmore Academy. They won that game by a final score of 6-2 And now we're here tonight for the nightcap here on ACTV. Going to be Trine University against Adrian College in women's soccer.
Women's D1 won their game yesterday as well, right?
They did. They
Six,
sweeped.
6-3?
Yeah, 6-3 last night, and the final score tonight 6-2 in favor of Adrian College. It was an actually awesome game. I got a chance to talk to the head coach, Hannah Griffin, after the contest, and she was super proud of her girls. 7-month hiatus due to COVID. Got back on the ice. First college team to get back on the ice in game action in over 7 months.
Adrian seems to be being the pioneers of a lot of getting back to action here with sports. First football team back, first hockey team back. Not a surprise to see that.
Elise Fry is getting up and getting helped off the field. We'll try and get an update for everyone later on in the game when we hear that information. As for right now, we'll get back to the contest. Laurel Krause is the one who ends up checking in for Fries. And we'll have a corner kick to get us going here. DeCampa is the one who takes it, sends it in, goes in front, headed out, kicked away. Trying to keep it in, can't do it. Good hustle there by...
That was the junior number 21, Megan Abella. She's one of the few that I'm expecting to be a leader out in this group. She has been one of the few out here that's gotten some competition time in the past with some of their seniors that left and some of the fewer really good squads that they've had in the past. So I expect her to lead this group here as they're young.
Wright throws it in for Trine, but it's going to go past that goal line. And we're going to have our first goal kick of the day. That gives us a chance to introduce the goaltender for the Bulldogs. Taylor Fisher is the one in between the pipes tonight. What are you looking for out of Taylor?
I'm just looking to see her start strong. This is the first game action that she'll see here at Adrian College as she is a freshman. So we just want to see how she steps out of the gates and how she gets things going for her first start here in Adrian.
Eve Davis is the one with it now on that far side. She pushes it up ahead where a Trine defender is able to grab it. I believe we have an offside call. So Trine's going to get the ball here and get a kick. In net for the Thunder is going to be Cameron Swigard. She's the sophomore 5'7" product out of South Lyon, Michigan. She'll be in net today for this matchup. Trine right now with it, pushes it across midfield, sending it back up. Adrian's able to take it away, and it's going that other way. Kick in front, sent out of bounds by Courtney Reese. Adrian will get the throw in here, and they send it in right away. Trine has an opportunity here. I believe this is their first contest as well. It might be their second. Didn't get too good of a chance to look ahead of the game, but either way, I know this is the first matchup Adrian has gotten to have on home field.
Since their MIAA championship.
Since the MIAA championship. First competitive, not against themselves on that shortened field, which we've been able to stream a few of them and seen what they've been doing over the course of the fall semester, getting ready for these exhibition games for their spring schedule sprint that we've been calling it, thanks to Coach Hatfield and Coach Alandare being able to tell us, hey, this is what's going on. This is what we got to deal with. We're getting ready now. We're going to get all these jitters out in the fall and be ready for the spring.
And I think that's has a lot to do with why those younger players and inexperienced players are getting a lot of the time here in the fall. Is they may have an opportunity where their number is going to get called in the spring, and he wants them to be ready. He doesn't want them to have those jitters that they would have because they wouldn't have been playing.
Nutter sent it out. Trine's going to get the throw in here. They do so. Sent back away. Trine puts it in front. It's going past what would be the 20-yard line of the regular football field. But it's sent the other way. Adrian grabs possession of it. That's Raquel Church.
Plays a beautiful ball up front.
Going after it, chasing it, is Morgan Wands. And she just can't get to it as Trine ends up kicking it out. And Adrian will have the opportunity for the throw-in. This one coming from Kristen Connor. She's looking to throw it in here. Bulldogs first time down in the Trine zone. Try and put some pressure up and maybe get an early lead. Church has it. She kicks it out. It kicks out by Trine, my correction there. And we'll have another throw-in attempt for Connor. Bulldogs looking to set up the play. They do so. Throw it in, headed back, and kicked to the opposite side. That was number 19, Dripes. Looking for something there. Sent back to Mascaro. And shot in, just misses wide to the goaltender's left-hand side, and we'll get a goal kick. First time we'll see that from Swigard.
Yeah, that was a senior there, number 18, Angela Davis, trying to get a shot off there, get things going for the Bulldogs, just not quite able to put it on net.
Angela Davis, the Trenton, Michigan product, transferred from Grand Valley State a few years ago. Came down to Adrian. She competed for an MIAA championship the past few years. Trine sends it in, goes the other way. Kicked out of bounds here, and we'll have another throw-in attempt by the Bulldogs. Megan Abello is the one looking to try and get that there and kick it in. Couldn't do so. Wands was the one with it. Now it's down with Church. Church is being pestered with by Wright, but she's able to cross it along, and we'll have a goal kick here.
Yeah, that one was off the foot of Morgan Wands there. Once again, Adrian trying to put shots on net and just missing right to the outside. The more pressure they put on, the more shots they put up. I'm sure we'll see a goal coming very, very soon.
I would agree with you there. I think there's a good opportunity with the amount of pressure being put up on Trine. Abella takes it away, pushes it across far side. That's going all the way over to Davis. Davis gets to it, keeps it in bounds. Now she's looking for somewhere to go with it. Kicks it through the legs of the defender, but going to go the other way instead. That was Hill with the clear for the Thunder. Now coming along with it up the far side. I believe that was Rudolph. Correction, that was Reese, number 14 for the Thunder. Abella gets it again. She pushes it down, and that's going to go to Wands. Wands with it now. She's looking for Church. She has her, but sends it a little too far, and Swigard is able to come out and field it and slow down the Bulldogs' attack.
Yeah, she's able to control that pass there. We're probably looking at a goal there for the Bulldogs, just outside her outstretched foot there.
Dripes was the one who headed it and it ends up rolling out of bounds. Wright will throw it in for the Thunder. Goes with the safe option, goes right to Ocampo, I apologize. But it's going to be cleared the other way.
We're going to see Connor here with another throw in. She's yet another senior that has gotten some time here in the past that I expect to lead this young group. There's not too many of them out there. So once again, want to get the younger ones some time and get them acclimated to the college game.
Could you guess where Kristen Connor is from? It's in Michigan. And can you guess the name of the city?
You know, it's kind of weird because I actually know because my hometown is a little under an hour away from her hometown. I am from Kalamazoo, Michigan, and she is from Paw Paw, Michigan.
Paw Paw, Michigan. Way to get it. DJ's on here knowing everything about this squad, and a fun name. Good challenge. If we didn't have you, we could have had somebody fooled.
Yeah, if I wasn't from Kalamazoo, I probably wouldn't have known. But
sent far side, going after it here is going to be Church. She gets to it. Pestered there by Wright. They've been going at it so far this game. Anytime it comes down to Church, Wright has been on her immediately, try and force something here.
Yeah, because Church is another one of those seniors that has gotten time, and she's actually put in quite a few goals, even last year in the MIAA championship run. She had some key goals here for the Bulldogs, so I don't think they're going to just let her get some free time with the ball at all tonight.
Davis is going to be the one taking the corner. She lines up for it here and sends it on its way. Far side tried to get the header in, just couldn't get to it. That was Reese who hit it the other way. Connor with it, shoved down. We're going to get the Adrian possession. She sends it in. Davis with a deke, pushes it back to Connor. Connor back to Davis. Davis dribbles a little bit, pushes it in front. Sends it over to Wands and Church. Church is the one who has it cleared off of her. Now with it for Trine is going to be Schluter. Taken down there by McKenna Mascaro. And Trine will get the kick.
Yeah, you'll see that a lot from the Bulldogs defense. They're not afraid to get a little aggressive, and they know that they'll lose some calls here and there, but for the most part, they're going to get aggressive, get the ball, and push forward because they're all about pressure and getting shots on net.
Here comes the kick. That was sent in by Rachel Hill. Kraus is the one who gets to it first, heads it away. Can't get to it a second time. It's going to be pushed in by Schluter. Trying with it now, trying to push in front. Comes in front, I believe. Player went down there, trying to see a number.
Yeah, that was a big collision there. Oh, that's going to be number 25, McKenna Massaro. She's one of the starting defensemen here for this Bulldog squad. She also got some time last year, so she has some experience. And
she's a sophomore from Taylor, Michigan, graduate of Trenton High School. Got back up quickly as we get going again here at Docking Family Stadium.
Yeah, she's tough. She plays hard, and she's a very key part to this Bulldogs team. So I don't see her giving up on the squad too easily.
It's nice seeing from a squad that doesn't have to rely on only upperclassmen presence. Even though they have the strength at the upperclass positions, they still have those freshmen and sophomores. They're able to come in and be a part of the team and make an impact immediately.
We see a little bit of an errant pass here from the Bulldogs as the Thunder are going to take it over here deep in their end. They're looking for possibly a cross here from number 17. They get it over. Bulldogs intercept and send it back the other way.
Argentary was the one with the cross there. Now with it is Church. That's going to be kicked out by Wright and sent back here by Sagsetter.
Wright's going to go for the cross here.
Sends it in. Good play there by Fisher. Let it hit the side of the net instead of going after it. Get the goal kick and get possession back.
Yeah, I probably would have touched that. I probably would have touched it.
You see it coming at your net, usually you want to just stop it. It's a good net awareness to not let it get by you and get to your head. Head in front. Davis just skimmed the top of her head. Now it's going the other way with Trine. Schluter's the one with it. She's dribbling around. Cruz is the one on her. She takes a kick and a save there
and
by
there's
Fisher.
The first save in Fisher's career here as a Bulldog.
Big save there. It was right in front. Left foot kick with some power behind it. Was able to get it and get on top of it. Not let it get by her. Right with it now. She sends it back. Errant pass. Abella grabs it, tries to go back in front. Can't get to it. Takes it away from the defender, Argentary, and pushes it in front where Church is chasing after it. She couldn't get to it, though. Trine grabs it with Denwitz. And Church has it again. Davis had it. Lost it, sent it the other way, and we're going to get a goal kick here.
I saw it forming. They're going to do a give and go. Church was going to cross it, and someone was going to head it. The go just wasn't quite there.
Trying with it now. After the quick goal kick, we're going the other way with it. Jackson has it. She's crossed over midfield, and she sends it over to her teammate, Argentary, and we're going to get a whistle. Free kick here for Trine. Going to be taken by Hill. Powers it up, sends it in. Going to reach all the way to Fisher, and she's going to be the one that collects it and sends it out.
Fisher with the goal kick here, sending it up. That's going to be 17. Morgan Wands taking control. She sends it down with a nice outside pass to Eve Davis. She sends a crossing pass over to Raquel Church, and it's sent back out.
Whiff there by Trine.
Don't see that too often here in soccer.
Not very often. Usually you think, hey, this is what we do.
Swigart here with a goal kick of her own.
Ooh.
Kristen Connor sends it right to the stomach of Angela Davis. She takes it and keeps playing as Trine Thunder are able to take control of the ball here.
Nice clear there by Kraus. Good battle there between Jackson and also Wands. Adrian's going to get the throw-in attempt here. You're going to hear this quite often today. Me and DJ will be switching off of play-by-play and color, both of us trying to get our reps in, get ready for the regular season. We got hockey coming up, as well as basketball and some other winter sports. And volleyball, I believe, will have another home game. We'll see about that, though. As well as another football game, a couple JV football games. We're just trying to get our lungs and our vocal cords ready for the grind that will be the winter and spring semester. So you're going to see us alternate a little bit here on ACTV. You can check out some of the other highlights of us being on air on our YouTube channel, Adrian College TV. Make sure to subscribe. Go back, find some of our games. I know DJ's been on a lot of hockey games, as well as the football game against this Trine Thunder team, or university, I should say. You can go and listen to all of our highlights there. You should also follow us on Twitter. Show you our Twitters right now on the announcer overlay. Should be pulling up, but it's covered by a lower third. A little frustrating there. But either way.
You can also find Adrian College on Instagram or Twitter at Adrian College TV, or also on Facebook at Adrian College TV as well. Yeah. Spring, the winter and spring is going to be a full sprint with pretty much every team on campus competing.
Every team and ACTV.
Yeah, ACTV is going to be competing a lot with all the games we got going on, competing with ourselves on who's getting time and who's going to be there and who isn't.
Davis sends in the kick. Right in front, headed in, just missed wide. A good opportunity there. I believe that was Davis who had the header and just missed wide. If you're a student here at Adrian College and you have an interest in being part of the ACTV TV crew, reach out to me at MKB22. We're always looking for new students to be a part of our squad or team and help us get these games on air. We're always looking forward to having freshmen, sophomores, seniors, juniors, everybody in between. We want you to come and work for us and have a fun time and be a part of the change and culture that is Adrian College TV and Adrian College Athletics. And don't think just because you're an athlete, you can't come and be a part of ACTV. DJ plays for the lacrosse team. We have a couple hockey players who play for us. And you know, those schedules are really tough. And they're still able to make it here. DJ's here tonight working with us, and he'll be here tomorrow on the call for the men's game. After practice is what I understand. So
yep, right after practice.
It's going to be one of those things where you're going to see it works. We can make time for you.
I don't see it as making time. It's not a job, you know. This is fun. It's fun for them. It's fun for us. It's experience. It's all around just good. There's no bad that comes with being on the Adrian College television crew.
Fun story that comes from that. You mentioned it's fun for the athletes that are here. Is a save sent in by Fisher. Nice effort there. As that ball's cleared, I'll take this opportunity to tell the story. We had Coach Hatfield up here during I believe a men's soccer scrimmage a few weeks ago, as we have a sub coming in. Number 16, Kayla Dinwitz, and number 23, Taylor Knoll, are going to be the ones that check in. Like I was saying, Coach Hatfield mentioned he didn't realize that we were broadcasting the inter squad. That was when there was not a whole lot going on campus. Athletics were just kind of getting started. We ended up broadcasting it, and he saw us getting ready. He actually stopped the scrimmage that they already started, gave us a couple minutes to set up and get ready, put it back on there, started the scrimmage over, and he let all his players know, hey, go tell your parents we're on ACTV. Let them know so you can tune in and watch. And I think that's absolutely an incredible story that shows the presence that ACTV and the culture that we've created to let people know, like, hey,
we're here for these athletes. We want them to have their airtime. We want them to be a part of the tradition that is Adrian College Television that's only been around for 5 years. You know?
And the coaches understand how important Adrian College is to the parents.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Adrian College Television is huge to the parents that can't make it here every day. You know, I got some teammates that are from Canada. You know, my mom's working a lot. She can't make it here for every game. So those games that they can't make it for, no matter what they're doing, they're able to pull up the Adrian College Television stream and watch their son or their daughter compete in whatever sport it is that they compete in, or not even a sport. You know, we also take care of commencement. We handle theater. We handle the band and other things that go on campus, other events. So it's not just sports that we handle. We handle everything that could be streamed here at Adrian College.
Back in action here, Trine and Adrian College. Score still tied up at 0. Had a couple attempts here as Wands was the one who threw it out, and Trine gets right back to it right, sends it right on down to Schluter. Pushes it the other way. And we'll get going here. Sent far side on the back. Nutter was the one there and sends it out. Gives Trine the throw-in opportunity. Just under 9.5 minutes left here in this first half of play. 30 minutes halves being played today. Sent far and sent out. Going after it now for Trine is going to be Hill. She's going to be pressured by Wands. Good deke there, but nobody in front to take it. Church came over to try to help out, couldn't get to it just in time. As Wands is limping just a little bit, gets back up.
Yeah, it looks like she just took a kick to the shin there as they both went for the ball.
Sorrow was the one who gets the whistle on it. And Trine will get a free kick here. No, I'm looking off in the distance, and I'm seeing a truck pulled over on 223, and right now it's just speaking Adrian to me. Adrian Township, Adrian College. There's a truck just chilling on the side of the highway.
Maybe he's just taking in the game.
Taking in the game from afar. I like it.
We're out here a lot for practice pretty late, and we'll hear a lot of beeps. I don't think they really realize we're playing lacrosse. I don't think there's that many people that play lacrosse, but we'll take the beeps for what they are.
That's right. Always remember the story. Trine football last year, they visited. It's always Trine. Combine, right down 223, going to the fields. It was soybean season and the harvest season, so it just speaks to the area that we're surrounded by. It's suddenly you coming into all farmland, and then just a city pops up out of nowhere.
Literally nowhere. You're like, whoa, okay, I'm here.
Checking in right now, Kayla Spar and Alexandria Dripes. Checking back in for Dripes.
Yeah, that's that middle group there that they're working very hard, actually, and they're the reason that even though the score is tied, it seems like the Bulldogs have a little bit more control in this game is because of how hard they're working in the in-between.
Making an impact right away is Dripes, who gets it back from Davis. She's been pushing and shoving with everybody to get that ball into the attacking zone. She sends it far and long in where Wands is to go after it, but it just goes out of bounds, and we'll see a goal kick here for the Trine University Thunder.
Swigar sends it off. McKenna Mascara there with the header to send it back forward for the Bulldogs. Thunder are going to kick it out of bounds, and we'll see another Bulldog throw in here. There's going to be number 16, Katie Nutters here with the throw in for the Bulldogs. As we get two more substitutions, we're going to see number 7, Juliana Juliana D'Agostino. Is it D'Agostino?
I'm going to go with D'Agostino.
Okay, yeah, we're going to say D'Agostino. I didn't see the other number. I don't know if you did.
I did not. I was actually listening to the PA to see exactly how to announce it.
Yeah, I was.
And he struggled with it, so I'm going to go with D'Agostino, and hopefully we're right. If we're ever wrong about a name, if you're a parent of a of one of the players here, feel free to email our executive producer, G. Schry, GSCHRAY at adrian.edu. He's our executive producer. He's the one that can answer any of those questions. Let our announcers know, hey, this is how you actually say it, just so you don't have to worry about it next time. But we try our hardest. Roster's in front of us. We kind of ask whenever we can. Sometimes we forget the players that we don't see.
Because we definitely know how big of a deal that is. Funny story, when I was announcing over the PA at my freshman year for this women's soccer team, the first time I announced Coach Alamdari's name, I said it wrong. And let me tell you, he doesn't like it, and he let me know. So it's always important to say the names right, and we will fix them at any time that we need to. Just let us know, please.
Courtney Christie as well as Leah Franzone are the ones who check in here for Trine. With just under 5 minutes left to go, Matt Kibbe, DeJohn Hughes up here in the booth, bringing you MIAA conference, non-conference exhibition game between Trine University and Adrian College. We say that because normally this would be an MIAA matchup, but because of the situation that we're in, the MIAA actually pushed everything back to spring, so this is only considered an exhibition matchup. Coach Hatfield for the men's side actually explained it really well. He's like, this gives us an opportunity to see each other, get used to each other a little bit more, and we can really see where we're at because we face them so often. Even last year, you can compare that to now and see how much you've progressed if you have stuff you need to work on and whatnot. So it's a really good opportunity for these players on both sides.
Yeah, we've seen Trine here a lot in the fall. They're one of the few D3 teams competing here in the fall. So we've played them in just about every sport imaginable, and I'm sure we'll see them in any other fall sport or even some of the winter sports if some of those get going a little early. We'll probably see Trine some competition there as well.
Each player got about, I want to say, 2 or 4 tickets that they were able to give away for this contest. So the stands do have some fans in them, obviously socially distanced, following some guidelines put in place by the college as well as the CDC and health department. So it's good to see fans back in here. I'll tell you what really felt good last weekend. Football was back on air, and it felt great. We were part of that one, but we see a lot of this stuff happening now where we're starting to get back into the groove of things, starting to feel it again, starting to get going again, and it's really good to see. We're just kind of keep following the guidelines, keep doing everything right, and get back to that normalcy that we know and love.
It's slowly coming. Checking back in with the game. Coming back in for the Thunder is number 2, Andrea Wright, and also checking in is number 26, Hannah Murray. And that second substitution earlier for the Bulldogs was number 15, Caitlin Lowers, who actually has the ball right now and is going to kick it over to Eve Davis. Eve Davis gets some control and sends it up as Alexandria Drips is going to take her chances. And she's speedster out here, going to take a chance. Oh, she is able to control the ball. Wow, I've never seen someone move so fast for a
got
soccer
to that
ball.
Very quickly.
She got there very fast. As the Bulldogs are able to retain possession here, and we'll see a throw-in on the far side of the field as the sun has set and the lights are on here in Docking Stadium on Kapnick Field. Turf was just laid down a few years ago, new turf,
fresh turf,
and it is shining under the lights right now.
It is. I love. We have a turf video. We haven't gotten a chance to use it yet this year, and I actually don't know where it is to pull it up, or I would play it. But we have a turf video of the install happening, and I'll tell you what, it is really cool to watch some old turf be taken out and new turf be put in. Can't wait to see what happens. We have rugby coming in 21-22, I believe, is where we're going to see that happen. It will be interesting to see how that new Beecher lot will be presented. I believe a couple of sports are actually going to end up moving over there, so we'll have another multi-sport facility, I believe, with turf.
I think it's going to have turf in there, and I think we're going to use it for our winter time.
Yeah,
I don't think we're going to be out here on the field in the winter. We can be indoors and still use some turf, so I think we'll be excited for that. I'm also excited to see the rest of that video for the tunnel.
Yeah.
I walked through there yesterday, and the graphics look phenomenal.
Yeah.
So I do want to see the rest of that video, them putting those up as well.
Yeah, it's going to be something really cool at the end of it. That was some awesome vinyl work done for the tunnel. If you haven't gotten a chance to see it, go on all of our social media, Adrian College TV, and see the vinyl being put up within the tunnel from the football and a couple other locker room entrance as you come down into the field. A couple phrases like integrity are up there with some graphics behind them, and we're under a minute to play here. in this first half of play. Trine has it, looking to get something going here. That was sent away by Murray. As Wright is the one chasing after it. Can she get there just in time? No. Rolls out of bounds, and the Bulldogs will gain possession as the clock continues to run.
Missed it only about by a foot or two. These ladies are giving off phenomenal effort here. They're sprinting, they're trying hard, they're battling. Every loose ball matters, and you can see it in the way that they're playing, that they want to win, even though this is just an exhibition game.
Countdown coming here as Murray is the one that throws it in. Not really going to do much here. They can just kind of kill the clock as time is going to run out in this first half of play. And we're going to take a break here after we kind of discuss our first half thoughts. DJ, what did you think of this first half of play here on ACTV?
So far, what I'm loving, the Thunder are just playing very methodical. They're taking their time. They're running through their systems the way they want to, and they're playing this game the way they want to play it. And I think that's just how the coach wants to see, so he can see what he has coming up for the spring. As far as the Bulldogs, I'm sure they're doing much of the same, but what I really see that I really like is the way that those three in the middle are working for the Bulldogs. They're working very hard. They're putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers for the Bulldogs, or for the Thunder, not making it easy for them to cross through the middle of the field and get some scoring opportunities. And they are actually playing so hard that it's creating a lot of chaos for the Thunder and creating a lot of shot opportunities for the Bulldogs. So I look to see some more of that in the second half and look to see them possibly get a goal or two.
I agree with you there. We're all tied up at 0 here. We'll be back shortly here as the second half will get underway in a few minutes. Stay right here on ACTV from Docking Stadium. Matt Kibbe, DeJohn Hughes. We'll be right back after this message.
Want to learn more about Adrian College Television? To find out more about ACTV, you can visit our website at adriancollege.tv. You can find direct links to our Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and other social media platforms there. Bulldog students can submit a request to become an announcer for ACTV. Fans can see press releases about upcoming events and what's happening at the media production house. Visit adriancollege.tv for more.
Hello, students. This is President Docking coming to you again from the President's Office at Adrian College. Hey, I'm sending you this video with some great news. Despite all that's been happening with the pandemic, COVID-19, etc., we've been hard at work on campus, and the faculty have recently approved 8 new degree programs, which I think are super exciting, and I want you guys to know about these so you can start to think about them as you think about your future academic career here. So here they are. The first one is in public health. We have both a major and a minor now in public health. Can you think of a more relevant major than public health right now, given all that's going on? The second one is supply chain management. If you're following the news, supply chain management is really where it's at. There are thousands of jobs. I happened to look before I got in this video. Some of these jobs pay over $100,000 a year right out of college. Public health pays very well as well. Great area to go into. The third new major that the faculty approved is human resources. And you know, every business, I mean, whether it's Adrian College or IBM or something in between, has a human resource office. Lots of jobs, great field to go into. The fourth is professional sales. Now, whatever your professional career, you have to know how to sell, whether you're selling yourself, whether you're selling goods, whether you're selling services, whether you're selling your character. Professional sales is a great thing to be trained in academically. The next one is esports management. Now, esports is just absolutely exploding across the country. And I know we have a lot of students that are athletes that would like to stay into sports. So we now have an esports minor degree. It's a minor right now, may turn into a major later, but it's a minor right now that you can get your degree in. And then we have 2 certificates that we're now offering in digital marketing, which is incredible. I mean, digital marketing, again, whatever you're going into, if you can do some digital marketing, your employers will love it. So these are high skill, high pay, high need areas with literally thousands of jobs coast to coast. So long and short is, once again, Adrian's on the cutting edge. We're at the forefront. We are leading the pack in innovation and ingenuity. And we just wanted you guys to know all that's going on. So there you go. It's all good news today. I hope that brightened your day. Thanks for tuning in.
And welcome back to Docking Stadium here at Kapnick Field as the Adrian College Bulldogs women's soccer team is taking on the women's soccer team from Trine University Thunder. As the sun is set here and the lights are shining bright on the field, we're waiting for them to come back from their breaks, doing their own little pep talks and conversations at half. What I'm looking for from the Bulldogs is to keep the pressure up and continue to get shots on net. Hopefully one will fall in the next couple of minutes. What are you hoping to see from the Thunder here, Matt?
Well, with the Thunder, I think they're playing really good defense. I don't think we can take that away from them. I think what we really want to see is something along the lines of making the ability to get downfield, get some shots in the middle of the goal area, and put them right in front. I wanted to say slot because I'm so used to hockey, but either way, you got to get in, get those shots on net. They had one good opportunity, but Fisher made a great save. If you can get more of those, you have a great opportunity here to get in front and take a lead and maybe even a victory. I think it's only going to take one goal to win this game.
And you might get a second just from the other team over-pressurizing and trying to get that goal back. You might be able to get an easy one there to second, just push it to a 2-0 lead and make it smooth. As Alexandria Drips is going to kick it back to Angela Davis to start off the second half. She moves it over to Raquel Church and moves it back to Juliana D'Agostino. As the Bulldogs still have control, Angela Davis moves it back to McKenna Mascaro, who moves it up. And the Thunder take control as Morgan Wands is able to tip it away back to the Thunder as they send it back to their goalie, Cameron Swigard, who has had an amazing night herself. She only has about 1 or 2 saves, but all the opportunities that the Bulldogs are taking, she's in the right position and taking away angles, making it hard for the Bulldogs to score.
Yeah, she's been doing really good. Hasn't really allowed a shot on net. And a few that have, the Bulldogs have just missed the opportunity by either missing wide or heading it wide. A couple corner kicks. Remember Angela Davis' corner kick earlier in the first half.
Thunder going to get a throw in here as that one goes off the leg of Davis there. Thunder send it back to their D to keep control of it. They're going to try and reverse field here and send it back the other way. It's going to be number 26, Hannah Miller, sends it up to the attack. Number 20, Logan Sagsetter there sends it over to the Bulldogs as Eve Davis makes a move to the outside, and she's going to dribble this one up a little bit. She's going to use her speed to pass a defender or two, and now she's going to send this one up to Alexandria Drips as it makes its way into the arms of Swigard.
That was a lot of speed from Eve Davis. She got that ball and zoomed down into the zone for the Bulldogs.
I think that's something we're going to see a lot this year is them just putting balls out there and letting those speedsters get to it. I mean, number 2, McKenna Mahoney, who we're not seeing out on the pitch tonight, is pretty fast herself. Eve Davis has some speed to her, along with number 19, Alexandria Drips. There's multiple people, and there's a few others on this squad that have some serious speed. So I think we're going to see a lot of, as the hockey community referred to it, dump and chase here from the Adrian College Bulldogs women's soccer team.
Yeah, dump and chase is right. I think that's exactly what we're seeing. They're getting across midfield, showing a little bit of speed, and then trying to push it in front. We've seen Dripes be the one that's kind of chasing after it and trying to get to it, and Eve Davis the one sprinting in and sending it away.
That one off the chest of Davis as the Bulldogs are going to retain possession, and Nutters is going to get another throw in. Nutters throw in off the foot of Drips. Bulldogs are able to keep possession as Zoe Blankard sends that one ahead up to the Thunder. It's that middle of the field that's the real problem for this game. That's where a lot of things are won. If you can win the battle in the middle of the field, a lot of things are going to go well for you. There's Eve Davis showing off that speed as she's able to get a few dribbles here, and she takes a shot, and she missed just wide as she hits the outside post there, and we're going to see a goal kick here from Swigard.
Wow, that was right there. I'm surprised that didn't do anything for them. Get a goal. Eve Davis just missed off the tip of her foot.
Swigard puts this one back in play. That one didn't get too much airtime, so it's going to stay on the ground here. Eve Davis showing off some more speed. She's able to pick this one off, and she's dribbling back into the zone. We get a cross here from Eve, and we get a shot there from number 11, Raquel Church. And it was just wide, and we're going to get another goalie kick here from Swigard.
Man, opportunity showing right now for the Bulldogs. They got to find something and capitalize on it now here with 25:50 left in this game.
Church was pleading her case there, saying that it didn't go off her foot and it should have been a corner kick. We're still going to see Swigard put it back in play here. That was off the head of number 16, Kayla Denowitz, as it goes out of bounds, and the Bulldogs are going to retake possession as Nutters is going to get yet another throw in here.
Nice play by Blanchard to let that go out and keep rolling instead of trying to make a play and possibly give Trine the possession back.
Nutters throw in goes to McKenna Mascaro, and she sends it out of bounds. The Thunder are going to take over possession here. Just under 5 minutes have passed here in the second half, and not too much has changed. There's been a lot of back and forth. No goals yet on the board. A few scoring opportunities here for the Bulldogs. Not able to cash in quite yet. We're going to see a free kick here from the Bulldogs.
It's going to be Zoe Blanchard who's going to be the one to kick it in. It's right on that out-of-bounds line right now. Interesting to see a free kick coming from that position.
Yeah, I've never really seen that before. Blanchard sends it in. Tries to send it over to Angela Davis, and it gets all the way through back to Swigard. Jogging up here. looking for possibly a throw-in. Oh, nope, she's going to boot it on down. That's going to be number 7, Juliana D'Agostino there, able to get the header. Laura Kraus trying to get some control there, is not able to. It's taken away by number 23, Taylor Knoll for the Thunder. We see a strong stand here from the Bulldogs, but the Thunder are still pursuing.
Nice job by Blanchard to get after, but she's going to get the whistle now. Blanchard made a really good play to keep it away from Fisher.
We're going to see a goalie kick here from Fisher. She hasn't seen too much action recently. The Bulldogs in the middle and the back have really kept the ball away from her and have done their job as a team to keep the pressure over on the other side of the field.
Taylor Knoll is the one throwing it in for Trine. Nice play there by Dripes to try and send it back. Good hustle play there by D'Agostino. Dripes has it now. Dribbling through and just miskicked it there. A little bit of a blunder for her. Couldn't get to it. Now Trine with it. That was Surrate. Bringing it up now for Trine. Number 24, Hill. She tried to push it up to Davis, just couldn't get it to her in time, and the Bulldogs will throw it in.
Yeah, she took a look at Davis, and I think that they thought they were on the same wavelength there. She puts a beautiful ball out, but Davis didn't really run for it from the beginning, so I don't think that she thought she was going to get the pass.
Nice 5-hole pass there.
You got to work on your terminology, man. It's not a 5-hole in soccer. It's a nutmeg.
It's a what?
It's a nutmeg.
Nutmeg?
Nutmeg.
That's what it's called?
Yeah.
I've been spending too much time in the rink. I've been there the past 2 days. I'm used to 5-hole right now.
I could tell. I mean, you can call it a meg for sure. But
meg?
It's nutmeg or meg. You got meg, dog.
Meg, and that's a pass between somebody else's legs. That's
not even a pass. You can not even a pass. Anytime it goes through.
Oh, it's just a meg. Okay. I learned something new every day. I had no idea. You can tell how avid of a soccer fan I really am.
Yeah, I know.
I'm out here doing play-by-play for it with you, and I have no clue what a meg is.
Ooh. Yeah, if a few of my buddies didn't play soccer, I wouldn't know myself. But, yeah, meg it is.
Meg it is.
Eve Davis and McKenna Mascaro here working hard. A few sophomores who got some time last year on this championship squad. They know what the college game is like, and they run it well.
Davis crossed it back into the middle where Dripes was at, but she loses it. And just like you were saying, they know it well. They've played this game for a long time. And, you know, there's not so much a coaching can do when you get to the college level. They can only do so much. It's what you've already learned up to this point. And this Bulldog soccer team is smart. They understand this game. They've played it for who knows how long in their careers, and they're just that's where you see it from that younger generation, that younger age group coming in and that senior-led ideology. You're more so creating a team instead of learning soccer. Coach
Adam Dari said it himself. He said, with the group he has now, he doesn't have to do too much teaching on his own. They'll pull the younger players aside themselves, and they'll let them in on the insights. But he said this team is very smart, and they know the game of soccer.
Oh, there it is. First goal off the corner and a header right in front. We'll look at the replay here on ACTV. Cornered in, headed in front.
That was number 18, Angela Davis.
Fitting.
Very fitting for a senior to score the one and only goal of the night so far, as we just take under 20 minutes here to go in the second half of this exhibition game between the Trine University Thunder and your Adrian College Bulldogs.
So we got 19:45 left here in the second half of play. First goal of the night goes to Angela Davis on the header on the corner kick. And what a shot there. Just what we were talking about during the halftime. What they needed to do, what needed to happen, and they did it. And Adrian gets the lead because of it.
And as I was saying before, Coach Alamdari said this is a very smart squad, and they know the game of soccer very well. And he doesn't have to teach them the basics or much of the IQ of the game, whereas he just has to teach them his system, and he has to teach them how to implement it. And then after that, it's all go. It's all the girls. He even said there's been a few times where he starts explaining a thing or two, and he gets going for about 30 seconds. And they tell him, all right, coach, be quiet. We got it. So he understands he's got a smart squad, and he's only got to say one or two words, and they'll get the idea behind what he's saying.
It's a nice position to be in if you've been coaching for as long as Coach has been. Davis with it now, dribbling around, has the lone goal of this contest, as we'll get a whistle.
Yeah, she's not too cool to keep trying hard. She scores one goal and she wants another. She's still out there battling hard. She made a hustle play there and is able to get the Bulldogs the ball here with a free kick opportunity.
Always interesting to see these shots this is about a 29-yard kick. Not too far, but not too close either. Right about that in-between area. We'll see the setup for it. Swigart has decided to go a little bit more on her left-hand side as Davis clears it in over the head of the Trine defender, and Swigart is going to get the save there. Nice job there by the Trine goaltender.
And see, that's where this team misses some of that senior leadership. Last year, like this year, we see that's a little bit more of a pass, and we're looking for someone else to butt it in there. But last year, we're looking at Caroline Fleming taking that free kick, and she's going to slam it to the box. And if it isn't going in off of her foot, it might go in off a rebound.
It's always interesting to see the play of where they're at on the field as this one gets by them. As Angar is going after it. I believe right on top of her was Blanchard.
Yeah, she tried to be smart there and get the Thunder defender or the Thunder attacker to trip herself up there and touch the ball last, and still went off of the Bulldogs as Thunder retained possession here.
Sent it a long ways. Dripes with it now. Battling for possession here. That's up against number 24, Rachel Hill for Trine. And I believe Trine is the one getting possession of it after a long battle with Church.
Well, as hard as these girls are fighting, you would think this is a conference game during the middle of conference season, and it's not. But they're playing just like it.
They are playing exactly like that. It is really nice to see, if we're going to talk about that, because this is something where you could come in and kind of roll over knowing it's an exhibition game, but they're playing. This is meant. This has something behind it. I think that's part of the shot in front. Goes wide. It looks like it's going to roll out. It's saved there by Dahl.
We're seeing some real speed out here.
Yeah, they have a lot of speed here on the pitch tonight. Send it front. Nice cross pass. Open net. Shot save! Right in front by Fisher. The shot coming from Davis, in a great play by Fisher to keep this game at 1-0.
I'm not going to say she's standing on her head because that's some hockey terminology, but she is out of her mind tonight. That is the second save that is just, to me, unreal. She had the one in the first half that went right off of one of her fingertips and just out of bounds. And then there's that one where she was staring at the ball. She gave it a slight kick, and it was just able to keep it out.
That was a really good play all around as we have a sub coming in for the Bulldogs.
It's going to be number 10, Kristen Connor, coming back into the game.
She's subbing in for Juliana D'Agostino. As we get going back with the action here. 1-0 here on Adrian College TV. Matt Kibbe, DeJohn Hughes in the booth for you today.
And that's Drip sending it up to Church. Church is going to get across here. over to Eve Davis, and it's just past her outstretched foot as she slides it just clear of the goal. And the Thunder are going to take control as this ball falls out of bounds.
That was really close in front. It was a nice cross pass. The Bulldogs just couldn't get a foot on it in time.
Laurel Kraus gets control of the ball here. Back for the Bulldogs. She sends it up herself. And that's going to be Raquel Church out on the outside getting over to it. She kicks one up just a little too far. We're going to see a goalie kick here from Swigard. Oh, 2 balls at once, eh?
Be interesting to see a game of soccer with 2 balls on the field at one time. Which way are you going with it?
Oh, I don't think that's allowed. There's enough going on with 1 ball. I don't know if I could handle talking about 2.
You almost need like 4 play-by-play in colors just to get 1 on each ball.
It literally 1 on each ball because, I mean, we're having a tough time with 1 on each ball.
That's true. Davis is the one with it. She sends it back to Blanchard. Blanchard sent it over to Nutter. Now it's up in front. Davis up to Dripes. Dripes sends it right over her foot, and Trine's able to clear it, but it's going to go back into the possession of the Bulldogs.
And it's small things like that. When the Thunder get the ball back in scenarios like that, they're going to want to push. They want to keep possession of the ball, push it up, get a shot on that, and possibly score a goal here in the next few minutes before things get into desperation time. Kristen Connors with control here. We get an offside call on the Bulldogs, and Thunder are going to take control.
Clock is running. 30-minute halves right now. We're just a little bit over halfway through. 12.5 minutes left here on the clock. Score 1-0 here on Adrian College TV, and this is the point where I like to come in and say, if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to the Adrian College TV YouTube channel and follow us on all of our social media at Adrian College TV. That includes Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, ran by our student director, Megan Abbey. Make sure you get involved and interact with us so you can keep up to date with all your Bulldog athletics. And honestly, if you're on Trine's side of things, you might as well subscribe to us as well because you're going to see a lot of us, and you want to make sure you can tune in and be a part of all the action here on the campus of Adrian College.
As we send it back to play here, Swigard is going to scoop that one up, and she's probably going to get off a goalie kick here as she isn't too fond of rolling it out. And there she is. Swigard sends it off. Angela Davis with the header there to get control for the Bulldogs. Nutter over to Davis. Davis back to Nutter. Turns it over. Davis here with control for the Bulldogs. She sends it up to Eve Davis. Eve Davis with control. Fighting off 3 Thunder, and she gets it back to Davis. Davis sends it up and sends it back over to the Thunder. Thunder applying some real pressure here now.
Yeah, they're kind of, I think you mentioned it earlier, is that the team that got put in front, the other team's going to have to come in and battle and kind of push a little bit. So they got to be really careful here not to give up that second goal because they're getting a little too aggressive.
As we see there, a couple headers from Davis and then another from Davis. And then we see Drips send it up to Raquel Church as she's now battling 3 Thunder as she tries to send it out to Wands and turns it back over. Angela Davis is going to collect it here at the 40. She sends it over to Kristen Connor on the far side as she sends it up to Raquel Church, and she's now going to get a shot. Wow. Oh, there's Swigard there coming up to make a phenomenal play on the ball, and we're going to see a corner kick here for the Bulldogs.
Big effort there by Church. That was her second time kind of having a breakaway opportunity, and Swigard just came out of the net and got that save. Let's do a corner kick, though.
Yeah, so now as the corner kick's coming up here for the Bulldogs, they're going to take their time getting over there. 10 minutes winding up here on the clock. Coming in for the Thunder is going to be number 15, Krista Jackson. And also entering the game is number 28, Grace Mira. And entering the game for the Bulldogs will be number 21, Megan Abella.
I believe I also saw Flowers come in as well. She came in kind of last minute when you were looking at the rest of the substitutions, so make sure she gets checked in.
Lauer's there with a header herself as that's grabbed up by Swigard. Swigart sends it out, and Connor is there. Gain possession back for the Bulldogs, sends it up to Davis. Davis sends it to Church. Church collects, crosses, and we see an offsides call here.
Just a little too in front of the line there. And they give the ball back to Trine.
Not used to a moving line for offsides. It's a little different for me. You know, in lacrosse, it's simply the 50. And hockey, it's the blue line. And football, you know, you can't be going too early. Like, I mean, it's real simple. But then you get to hockey and the line's moving, and it's like, well, how does that really work?
Yeah, I've tried my best to get into soccer and understand. And then you have some of the moving lines. You get a video game, you're like, why is this line moving on me? And you go in front of it, and then suddenly you're getting whistles called, and your player can't get 50 goals in a game. Like, what's going on with that?
Yeah, exactly. I'm so confused at why I can't just stand by the goalie and dominate all day. But
I remember playing. You remember the Nintendo DS? I had FIFA on there. I turned the offsides off. My player had 100 goals in a season. We were going off.
Oh, you have to. That's like playing FIFA with the boys. You never have offsides on. What's
right.
the point of that? It's no
What's
fun.
the point?
The game's going to be 1-0. We want to see 6-7 games, 8-4. You know, you don't want to see 1-0.
Kayla Sperry, number 6, is the one who checks in for the Bulldogs. Trying to put some pressure on. And sent down where Fisher's going to be the one that plays it. Keep it on her foot.
Bulldogs really going to take their time here. They're going to wind some time. Just over 7 minutes here left in the second half of this contest. Fisher there picks it up. She's going to send off a boot. Church heads it up to Lowers. Lowers gains control, sends it back to Connor. That one goes off the side of Connor's foot and is going to go back to the Thunder. Thunder throw-in goes right to Connor. Connor to Church. Thunder regain possession as they're going to send it down the far side, looking for a crossing opportunity here.
Ooh, big kick.
Zoe Blankard is there to step up. And Fisher's going to grab the ball here and get a goalie kick once again for herself. Lowers here. Thunder regain possession. Errant pass there from the Thunder sends it back to the Bulldogs. As it goes off the foot of Connor, and Thunder are going to regain possession. Here's number 20, Logan Lagsetter, sending it up here as we get a crossing opportunity here for the Thunders. There's no shot, and the Bulldogs are there to close in. That was number 10, Kristen Connor, number 23, Zoe Blankard, and number 30, Laurel Krause there with some phenomenal defense for the Bulldogs.
Nice
Number 28
by Bella.
Number 24 here, Rachel Hill for the Thunder, taking some control as they send it back to the D-line, looking to redirect and send it back on the opposite side of the field. We see Laurel Krause there stepping up with a big foot, send it out of bounds as we get just under 5 minutes and 30 seconds here. As we see a substitution for the Thunder, number 10, Leah Frenzone, re-entering the game here for the Thunder.
She's going to replace Krista Jackson. No, correction. Julia Sewart is going to be the one who's replaced.
As that ball gets through back to Fisher, and she's going to get another goalie kick here on the night. Fisher sends it off right over the head of Mascaro. As Thunder regain possession. And that was Hill that sends it up here to Grace Mira. Number 28, Mira, doing some dribbling of her own as she takes a shot, and that is number 23 for the Bulldogs, making a great stop there.
So Blanchard is the one who gets it. You know, we're just under 4 minutes and about 10 seconds, give or take. As the Trine University Thunder have a check-in here. Hannah Murray is the one who checks in. Now we're just under 4 minutes. Trine chasing one. They have kept up the pressure. We've been on their half of the field in the attacking zone for about the last, I would say, 4 or 5 minutes. And their Bulldogs have decided to play a little more defensive instead of trying to push everything forward. So we'll see what can happen here the rest of this game.
I think they have to play a little more defensively. I think that when you start being a little too aggressive, you leave scoring opportunities. So I think that the Bulldogs will take the scoring opportunities if they get them, but for the most part, they're going to be playing things pretty cool here in the last few minutes and trying to wrap up a win here. As now the Thunder have control, and they're pushing back into their own end. Here's a pass there from Leah Franzone that gets all the way through back to Fisher, as she's going to take another goalie kick as we wind down to 3 minutes left here in this contest.
Bulldogs going to try and eat up some clock, I think, as well. Try and dribble a little bit more, not use the speed that they do have. So Trine's able to get that the attempted clear. They get it back.
Megan Abella there with some fantastic footwork to keep possession, as the Thunder are able to eventually gain possession. Here's Grace Mira there. She gets it taken away by Nutter. Nutter sends it over to Abella. That's off the foot of the Bella, and Thunder will keep control here of the ball. Davis takes control and sends it to Mascaro. Church sends it to Davis, and Davis sends one deep. Church going to use a little bit of speed here, get up to this one. Ooh, she makes a nice move, looking for a shot. And that's great defense there by number 4, Courtney Christie, as she's able to knock it away from Church. And we're going to see a throw in here from the Bulldogs.
Church. Nice play there in front, able to try and get across, but Trine was able to make a really good defensive stop and kind of clear it out. You take the throw in that situation.
I thought she was going to take the shot right away, as we see a cross there from Connor that ends up making it to the floor out of the hands of the goalie, and we're going to get an offsides call here to save the Thunder from possibly a game-sealing goal there for the Bulldogs.
There was really a wide open net in front. Trine made a great defensive effort to make sure that didn't find the back of the net. You got to be proud of that effort.
Not sure what happened there. As Swigard went up, it looked like she had control of the ball, came down, and it popped back out, as we do now have a Trine Thunder player down here on the turf.
Take this opportunity as the trainers are heading out. We'll kind of let you know. Tomorrow here on ACTV, men's soccer will be taking on Bluffton, and I believe it's a JV contest. Don't quote me on that. ACTV will still be here. It never got removed from our schedule, so we will be here. Ryan Cuddy, DeJohn Hughes on the call. We'll have a couple other cameras and whatnot. Just a late Saturday night, trying to make our hours work. Only 3 of us here tonight. Liam Reef right now for us is up in the top cam. He's the one where he's giving you all your images. Like I said, Matt Kibbe, DeJohn Hughes here in the booth for you. And, make sure to follow us here on social media, Adrian College TV. Also follow the Sports Network, ACSN, at AC Sports Net. And be a part of the conversation on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Trainer's still out. We did confirm that it was Swigard down, correct?
No, it's not Swigard that's down. It was a defender here for the Thunder, as she is making her way to her feet. And she's going to get some help off the field here.
Something you don't want to see here in an exhibition contest. Try and keep the injuries to a minimum. I think that's one of the reasons we saw a 30-minute time clock compared to the 45-minute time clock that we normally see. So we'll have a player sub in. That will be Hannah Murray, number 26. And we hope that a player who went down is okay.
First and foremost, safety is always most important for everyone involved. Spectators, referees, players, coaches. Even those of you at home, we wish that everyone is safe.
.116 left on the game clock. 1-0 the score in favor of Adrian College. We're in the second half of play. So 1:16 left in the game entirely. And we'll see where we go from here. The last call that happened before the injury was an offside call. And I believe it looks like, do we have a penalty kick?
Oh, no, we're not seeing offside. We're seeing a penalty.
Something else.
There is going to be a penalty kick.
Who is taking
It looks like that's number 6.
Kayla Spari. We have a PK here with 1:16 left and 1-0 the score. And it's going to be a shot and score. Went the opposite way and was able to get the goal in front. Was Kayla Spari.
If you see the clock start back up, we're going to get down to 1 minute left here in the game as the Bulldogs take a 2-0 lead.
Right now you're looking at the replay. Just absolutely deked the goaltender, Swigard. As we get back to action here on the pitch here at Docking Stadium.
Thunder sent a deep pass out of bounds as Nutter is going to get a throw in here with 30 seconds approaching here left in the game. Nutter throws it in the Lowers as the Thunder are able to take over possession. As Mascaro sends it out of bounds with just 20 seconds remaining here in the contest. Thunder throw in right to Blanchard's chest. She kicks it back out to the D of the Thunder. As Davis makes a quick move here. Davis again kicks it up. Right up to Raquel Church as time expires. And Bulldogs are going to exit Docking Stadium and Kapnick Field with a 2-0 win over the visiting Trine University Thunder.
We're going to take a short break here on ACTV. We'll come back with some of our final thoughts on the game. So stay right here on Adrian College TV. We'll be... Now hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. We got a running clock right here.
Are they doing three 30-minute periods to make the whole 90-minute?
We could see that. So you know what we're going to do instead? Instead of thinking that's the end of the game, we're going to take a short break here as the clock is winding down. We'll be right back here on ACTV for, I believe, what will be another 30-minute period to equal the 90 minutes that we normally play. We'll be right back here on ACTV. Stay tuned.
Want to learn more about Adrian College Television? To find out more about ACTV, you can visit our website at adriancollege.tv. You can find direct links to our Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and other social media platforms there. Bulldog students can submit a request to become an announcer for ACTV. Fans can see press releases about upcoming events and what's happening at the Media Production House. Visit adriancollege.tv for more.
Hello, students. This is President Docking coming to you again from the President's Office at Adrian College. Hey, I'm sending you this video with some great news. Despite all that's been happening with the pandemic, COVID-19, etc., we've been hard at work on campus, and the faculty have recently approved 8 new degree programs, which I think are super exciting, and I want you guys to know about these so you can start to think about them as you think about your future academic career here. So here they are. The first one is in public health. We have both a major and a minor now in public health. Can you think of a more relevant major than public health right now, given all that's going on? The second one is supply chain management. If you're following the news, supply chain management is really where it's at. There are thousands of jobs. I happened to look before I got in this video. Some of these jobs pay over $100,000 a year. Right out of college, public health pays very well as well. Great area to go into. The third new major that the faculty approved is human resources. And you know, every business, I mean, whether it's Adrian College or IBM or something in between, has a human resource office. Lots of jobs, a great field to go into. The fourth is professional sales. Now, whatever your professional career, you have to know how to sell, whether you're selling yourself, whether you're selling goods, whether you're selling services, whether you're selling your character. Professional sales is a great thing to be trained in academically. The next one is esports management. Now, esports is just absolutely exploding across the country. And I know we have a lot of students that are athletes that would like to stay into sports. So we now have an esports minor degree. It's a minor right now, may turn into a major later, but it's a minor right now that you can get your degree in. And then we have 2 certificates that we're now offering in digital marketing, which is incredible. I mean, digital marketing, again, whatever you're going into, if you can do some digital marketing, your employers will love it. So these are high skill, high pay, high need areas with literally thousands of jobs coast to coast. So long and short is, once again, Adrian's on the cutting edge. We're at the forefront. We are leading the pack in innovation and ingenuity. And we just wanted you guys to know all that's going on. So there you go. It's all good news today. I hope that brightened your day. Thanks for tuning in.
Welcome back to Docking Stadium and Kaepernick Field for the women's soccer match between Adrian College Bulldogs and the Trine University Thunder. As we enter here into the third 30-minute period, the Bulldogs have a 2-0 lead. Matt, what have you seen?
Yeah, I've seen a lot of good stuff happening right now. I think Trine has the opportunity right now to try and get back into this game, but a 1-0 lead turned into a 2-0 lead after a penalty shot, and it scored getting past the goaltender, Swigard. And we have another 30 minutes here in this game, and I actually don't have a third period option on here. So this is going to be considered overtime 1 on the scoreboard for the folks at home. Just another 30 minutes. I believe this will be the last one. I think they are doing 90 minutes. They just wanted to have kind of 2 half times, if you will, go over things and make the adjustments needed.
Maybe they should change it. Maybe it should be 3 30-minute periods and not 2 45-minute periods. I think just the level of intensity and how hard they've been playing has been a little bit higher. And I think it's because they're not going that extra 15 minutes a period. You know, they're only going 30. So now they got a little bit more energy than they normally would have.
They are doing rock, paper, scissors to see who gets the start. The third quarter.
This is golden.
And Adrian wins it. Number 17, Morgan Wands, was the one who won rock, paper, scissors to get possession of the ball here to start the third period.
Rock, paper, scissors is a game of chance, and soccer is a game of opportunity, as the Bulldogs have cashed in twice here on their opportunities as they take a 2-0 lead here into this third frame.
Ball sent in and then sent right back out by Juliana D'Agostino. Wright is going to be the one who throws it in for Trine. She sends it into her teammate, Olivia Arentare. And the Bulldogs, a little bit of a miscommunication there trying to get that ball out. Kicked in front, and Wright's going to be the one who chases after it for Trine. She lets it roll out so she can just throw it in. Possession back with Trine now. Sent in far. And Adrian tried to push it in front. That was D'Agostino looking for something going here. Adrian trying to get it out of the defensive zone. Sent back to Kraus. Kraus pushes it far. And that's going to be Wands going after it, but Trine's going to be the first one there with Hill. Hill over to Wright. She's on the near side, right along that sideline, that out of bounds line. Sends it up to Hill. Hill back over to her teammate, Ocampo. And now the Bulldogs regain possession, and it's taken away quickly by Trine. Pushed in front, going after it. Onside here is Trine. Cross in front. Kraus is there to clear it away. And I believe went out of bounds. So Trine will get a corner kick here with just over 2 minutes to gone here in this third period of action.
Yeah, you seen it early. Trine just came out with some extra emphasis here in this third frame, and they're getting some serious pressure. And the ball has stayed on their half of the pitch here, and they're getting some shots opportunities now.
Corner kick opportunity for the Thunder, and you got to be careful here if you're the Bulldogs. Corner kicks are a prime opportunity to be able to get a header in. Send in front.
Fisher punches it out there.
That was a good play there by Fisher to get it out of her box. Hard kick came in. Believe that's a Bella who tried to clear it. Might have been Blanchard. Bulldogs looking for something here, but Trine is going to be the ones that keep it. Nice hustle there by Reese to get after it for the Thunder. 3 minutes officially gone by here in this third period of action. We believe this will be the final period of action here on ACTV. We actually didn't know that they were splitting the game up into 3 periods. We assumed that they just took off about a half hour of play and were just playing 30-minute halves.
I'm hoping there isn't a fourth 30-minute.
If there is a fourth 30-minute, we got something going on here.
Yeah, we do.
They'll do a fourth period of 30 minutes. They'll just take the officials away, and then here we are, hung out to dry.
Yeah, I don't know if I could be an official too. Man, that's a lot of work. Fisher there with yet another save. I think that's her 5th or 6th of the night. Coming out strong. Freshman goalie, her first time here in some real competition on Kaepernick Field here in Dawkins Stadium, and she's shown strong.
Clear there. Wright comes and grabs it for Trine. As we get a whistle. D'Agostino left it there for Blanchard. He's going to kick it from the 45-yard line. Sends it on its way. A missile, if you will. And the Bulldogs have possession of it now in the attacking zone. Davis with it. She sends it over to her counterpart. Eve Davis with it. And then it's sent back up by Trine, who can't get a clear there, and a nice play by Blanchard. Keep it on the correct side of midfield, if you will. Sent out in front. Ref trying to keep it, not letting it get too far away. Wright sends it in. Wright with it again. She's been making a name for herself this game. She's been kind of all over this near sideline. making sure the Bulldogs don't have an opportunity to get something going. Bulldogs send it in. Abella hit off her and went out of bounds. Whistle. We're going to go the other way with it. Free kick here for Wright. No, correction. Throw in for Wright.
The ref didn't like that throw in there, and just I don't think I don't know if there's anything wrong with it. I'm not a soccer aficionado just yet, but it kind of just looked like he didn't like it and was like, well, they're gonna get the ball now.
Here you go. Take this dime with you on the way. I think there was something a little bit wrong about how she went through the process. So, again, don't quote me on that. We're all learning soccer here in the booth as we've had more games and we've had more availability to be able to do so. Some of you may be aware of the times in ACTV history where there weren't even commentators on some of the games. We're trying to change that culture here, make sure somebody's on these games every single time so you have a voice to associate with your team. Normal commentator Ryan Cuddy couldn't make it today, stepping in as Matt Kibbe with John Hughes for this game and contest. Ryan Cuddy will be back tomorrow for the men's game, along with John Hughes on color again for that contest. Sent in front. Rudolph was the one who kicked it in, and Bulldogs will regain possession. Fisher has it now. She's the freshman from South Lyon. Been doing very well today. A couple key saves.
She's done more than well tonight. I mean, it's a 2-0 game, and a lot of that is because of her. She's saved quite a few really good shots that the Thunder have put on net, and she's done a phenomenal job here in her first start as a Bulldog.
She had some really big scrimmages, but at the same time, she had really good scrimmages, but she still had some tough scrimmages. I remember she was specifically going up against Kenna Mahoney for the Bulldogs during those scrimmages, and that's a tough ask of any goaltender, whether a freshman or a senior. And she did very well in those. I think she's righteously deserved this start against Trine. Bella couldn't get the clear there. Trine has it now. They're trying to keep the pressure up. Bulldogs haven't had the ball too much this third period, as Trine has been trying to get back into this game, chasing two as that one's going to roll out, and I believe we're going to see a goal kick.
Yeah, but the defense for the Bulldogs has been standing strong. I mean, the ball has been on the Thunder side of the pitch most of this third period here, as just 9 minutes are about to pass, and they're not really getting many shot opportunities, and I think that goes to how well the Bulldogs defense is playing right now.
I would agree with you on that. Bulldog defense has been very strong, again, as we mentioned, led by the sophomore goaltender, or freshman goaltender, Taylor Fisher. Just over 21 minutes left here. Third period of action. Trine looking for the throw in, trying to get back within at least one quickly so they have a little bit more time to chase that second one. Trine still has it, going in for it. Gets over the leg of Kraus and number 21 for Trine. Tried to send it in. Couldn't get anything going, though. It's sent back here. Try and bring it closer to midfield, trying to get something going, but now it's sent over to Wright. Wright pushes it down, but it's going to just skip over the foot.
That play earlier was stopped by will probably be my vote of the night for defenseman of the night, number 23, Zoe Blanchard. She's been all over the pitch tonight. Every time it's down there near the goalie, she's doing what she can to get it out of there and not let them get too many shot opportunities.
Yeah, I would agree with you there. She's been working hard. Trine's going to get the whistle called on them. So Adrian will get the free kick here. I would agree with you. The defense has been strong, and Blanchard has definitely led the charge, especially since she checked in that second period. She's been doing very well, keeping Wright on her toes especially. It's been a good battle so far. here with still a little over 19 minutes to go. Sent in front, use of the shoulder there to get it out. And then Kayla Spari sends it in. Or actually sends it out. Trine takes the ball here. And we'll get a whistle. Mascaro is the one who has it blown on her. A little bit of a tripping there, and Trine will get a free kick. Jackson's going to be the one who takes it. Sends it long. Good effort there by Mascaro. Now Wands is the one going after it. Trine has it again. Sending it up. Can't get it there, and Fisher's going to stop it with her foot. Keep it right in front. She's going to be the one who clears. Little mouse game going on. Cat and mouse going on in front. Every time Fisher's gotten a chance to stop that ball, she's held on to it until a Trine player has come and forced her to get rid of it.
Yeah, and they kind of picked up on that, and they're going a lot earlier now and not letting her drill too much time off of the clock there.
Trine crosses over the midfield stripe. Pushes it in, but can't get it deep enough. Isabella is the one trying to capture it here. Can't get to it. Takes it away this time. But Jackson's there to help out her partner in crime.
Connor is there, and she's able to head it up to Wands, as Wands is going to take control here. Wands is going to send it out to the corner to Eve Davis. Eve's going to take control as she dribbles down, takes it over to the boxes. She's going to look for a crossing opportunity here.
Close opportunity in front. Eve Davis just couldn't get around the defender and had it forced out. And we'll see a goal kick now from Swigard.
Swigard is going to send it out. As we're going to see a header send it out of bounds here for the Thunder. And we're going to see a throw in here from Connor for the Bulldogs. Just under 17 minutes here to go in this final frame. This contest between the Thunder and the Bulldogs here at Docking Stadium, as Connor sends it in to Davis. Davis sends it back to Kraus, and Kraus sends it up as Wands is going to take after it. Wands doesn't quite make it there as it does go out of bounds, and we'll see yet another goalie kick here from Swigard. Swigard elects for the easy kick out to her defender as Trine are going to move it up. Thunder defender sends it up to number 23, Taylor Knoll, as the Thunder give the ball back, and Connor sends it back to the defensive end for the Thunder. Thunder send it over to Wright. Wright now has control as she gets it back here on the edge, and it's just out of her reach as the Bulldogs will take control here again, as Julia D'Agostino will be here for the throw-in, as number 11, Raquel Church, re-enters the game here for the Bulldogs. Coming up on 15 minutes and 30 seconds here, remaining in the final frame. D'Agostino sends it into Church. Thunder with some strong defense here to take over. McKenna Mascaro there to pick the pass off as she sends a great ball down, and Morgan Wands is going to chase after it along with number 15, Krista Jackson, who does reach it for the Thunder and sends it out of bounds, and we'll see yet another throw in here for the Bulldogs. D'Agostino here with some hustle to get over to the ball. She's going to take it out of bounds and get a throw in here for the Bulldogs as they retain possession here as just under 15 minutes goes off the clock here at Docking Stadium. D'Agostino sends it in to Church, who's warding off a defender and gets it to the outside. She's still boxing out her defender. She keeps control of the ball. And that one does go off of the foot of the defender, and it's going to stay with the Bulldogs. That is some real fighting there from Raquel Church. D'Agostino here with the throw-in. Sends it to Davis with the header to Church. Church takes control of it here. It goes out of bounds, and we're going to get a goalie kick here for Swigars. That goes off the foot of Church.
Really good effort here by the Bulldogs. Try and get something going. Try and extend their lead to 3. And try and having to battle back and play defense when they really need to be on the offensive.
Swigars sends it up here off the chest of number 7, Veronica Ocampo, who sends it to Wright, and Wright sends it up the field as the Thunder are now pushing forward on their side of the field. That's number 14, Courtney Reese, making a great effort to get control of it here on the outside. She sends it back to number 17, Olivia Argenteri, who sends it back over to Courtney Reese, and she takes a shot there at the net, and that's going to be swallowed up by Fisher. She's going to take yet another goalie kick here as 13 minutes slowly winds here up on the clock. Fisher sends it off, and Wright is going to get control here for the Thunder. She makes a move, and that's Ocampo there as she sends a beautiful ball out to the outside. It's going to be a foot race to get there, and it looks like that's going to stay in bounds. That was number 23, Taylor Knoll, making the great effort to get there, and she wasn't quite able to keep it in bounds, but it did go off the foot of Kristen Connor, and we're going to see a corner kick here for the Thunder, and that's going to be number 7, Veronica Ocampo, making her way over to the corner.
Got to be careful here. Last time Fisher was able to get a big punch.
Ocampo sends it in, gets over to the far side. There's a shot, and it gets blocked. Shot taken there by number 9, Mia Schluter for the Thunder, and that was blocked by number 21, Megan Abella of the Bulldogs. Here's Eve Davis using some speed to make a play there and get the ball near midfield as the Thunder will retain possession. And we'll see a sub here, number 10, Leah Franzone, coming in for the Thunder, replacing number 11, Madison Rudolph.
Just under 12 minutes gone here. Actually, just over 12 minutes gone. About 11:30 left here in this third period of action. Score 2-0 in favor of the Adrian College Bulldogs against the Trine Thunder.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to that pressure that the Bulldogs had in the middle of the field, but it seems to have disappeared here in the third frame, and most of this frame has been played on the Bulldogs' defensive side of the field as Ocampo sets up here for another corner kick.
It has been interesting to see the kind of the game trend flop. Trying now down in the offensive zone a lot more, trying to get back into this game.
And that was a beautiful header there by number 2, Wright, that just went off the back of number 30, Laurel Krause for the Bulldogs, and was able to keep that out of the net as Ocampo here gains possession for the Thunder and sends it back to her D. It's going to be number 24, Rachel Hill, sending it back to Ocampo. Ocampo here with some dribbling room as she sends a pass up that hits Laurel Krause. Krause takes possessions and sends it up to Abella. Abella to Church. Church with a nice tip that goes back to the Thunder. It's going to be number 15, Krista Jackson, who sends it up to number 9, Schluter. Schluter sends it to Ocampo. Ocampo turns it over, and that's Mascaro. Mascaro sends it to Church. Church back to the middle, and the Thunder are going to take possession here. It's going to be number 17, Olia Argenteri, who tries to send a pass through the middle, and it is not taken lightly as Kristen Fisher will snatch that up and get another kickoff here as 10 minutes passes your clock. And the Bulldogs still hold a 2-0 lead here in the third frame of a contest between Trine University Thunder and your Adrian College Bulldogs. Ocampo with a pass to Knoll. As that one goes right over the head of Church, and Thunder will retake possession here. Right with the throw in to Schluter. Ocampo with a nice move around Church as she sends one to the corner to Wright. Wright makes a move and keeps possession with the cross. And there's 18, Angela Davis, who makes a move to get it out to a shot up top from the Thunder, and that one is saved yet again by freshman goaltender Taylor Fisher.
That was a really good save again. It was a hard shot right in front. Fisher got in front of it, made the body big, and didn't let it get by her.
Abella here with control for the Bulldogs as Ocampo sends it out. We're going to see some substitutions. First, for your Bulldogs, number 16, Katie Nutter, coming back into the game for number 25, McKenna Mascaro. And also entering the game for the Thunder, number 19, Julia Surratt. And did you catch the other? Because I didn't.
Katie Nutter, number 16 for the Thunder, was the final check-in for Trine.
Abella making the fight here in the middle as the Thunder still retain possession, as that's number 10, Leah Franzone, who's able to get it up. And that's number 9, Mia Schluter here going for the loose ball. As the Bulldogs are able to retain possession here, and it's going to be Davis in the middle who sends it up to Wands. Wands takes control and sends it back to Davis. Davis, she sends it up, looking for Eve Davis, and that's headed out there by number 24, Rachel Hill, as the Thunder retain possession. And Eve Davis is going to get a steal here, and she's going to send it up to herself out wide. As she sends across here, that one's tipped, and number 15, Krista Jackson, is going to send it out of bounds here for the Thunder as the Bulldogs will retain possession and get a throw in here for number 10, Kristen Connor. Re-entering the game here for your Bulldogs is going to be number 15, Caitlin Lowers, coming in for number 21, Megan Abella. Just over 7 minutes remaining here in this contest between the Trine University Thunder and Adrian College Bulldogs here at Docking Stadium on Kapnick Field on Adrian College Television. Don't forget to subscribe to us on YouTube at Adrian College TV, or you can follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, or TikTok at Adrian College TV. Raquel Church here with phenomenal hustle as she's going to send it out of bounds, and the Thunder are going to retain possession. And we get some more subs here. Entering the game for the Thunder, number 6, Amy Agar. Number 18, Sarah Simonich. And entering the game for the Bulldogs is going to be number 19, Alexandria Drips.
Still a little over 6 minutes left to play here. And I want to say in this contest.
I hope so.
I want to say in this contest. But either way, trying to get back into this game, trying to tie it up if you can. You got to get 2 quick goals. And 6 minutes seems like a lot of time in other sports, but in soccer, it's really not. You got to get on it and get it soon, or you might run out of time.
But with as much pressure and as well as the Thunder have been playing here in this last frame, you would think they were the ones leading this game 2-0, and they understand that it's now or never.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would agree with you completely. I was going to bounce off, and we'll have a corner kick. They've had a couple opportunities on these corner kicks. You got to give credit to the goaltender, Taylor Fisher, getting a couple punch-outs, and then Megan Abella getting a nice clear on the last one. So we have another opportunity here for Trine to get on the board. They're going to need something big.
Yeah, with just under 5.5 minutes here, number 16, Kayla Denowitz, is going to step out to the corner here for the Thunder as she sends it off into the box. She gets a header here from number 14. That's going to be Courtney Reese. Courtney Reese's header is just a little too strong. It's going to hit the field goal goalpost, and we're going to see a goalie kick here from Taylor Fisher.
Take a little bit off of that, and I think that finds the back of the net.
Absolutely. That was honestly would have hit the corner and would have gone right in if she could have taken just a little bit off of it. Fisher sends it back into play. Thunder are there for the header as Zoe Blanchard sends it back out to Morgan Wands as she gets a nice header there, and she gets recontrol here. Wands sends it over to Davis. Davis gains control, makes a move here toward the middle of the field. Tries to make a pass to Wands as it gets intercepted and sends back to Kraus, and Kraus sends it up. Davis is going to get control here in the middle of the field. She sends it back to Kraus. Kraus up to Drips. Drips back to Davis. Davis gets the ball taken away by Denowitz in the middle of the field as Blanchard is just going to send it out wide as Caitlin Lowers goes and makes the effort to get there and is just not quite there.
A little too much effort there, or a little bit too much power, I should say, from Blanchard. Wasn't able to get that ball right back to Lowers for it.
Angela Davis coming over to make a play there and sends it out of bounds up into the bleachers as the Thunder are going to retain possession. Shooter here with a pass to the middle. That's going to be 19, Surratt. Surratt sends it over to Reese. Reese gains control in the corner, looking for a crossing opportunity as she puts it between the legs for a Meg there on Kristen Connor.
Oh.
And her shot is just wide there over the outstretched hands of Taylor Fisher.
That was a chance right in front, just missed, hitting the inside of the post and staying in.
Surratt sends it to the middle. That's going to be number 10, Leah Franzone. As the Thunder still keep possession here right outside the box. Courtney Reese on the far side here. It's just 3 minutes go. Reese is going to get it back in the corner. She sends a crossing pass as there was no one there to finish. And that ball is going to sail out of bounds. We're going to see a throw in here from the Bulldogs. It's going to be D'Agostino here with the throw in. Sends it up to Church with a header. That one goes out of bounds. Thunder here with the throw in as it gets to the center of the field. And Wands is going to kick it up to Lowers. Krista Jackson for the Thunder keeps it on their side of the field. As Church tries to play it to herself and ends up going out of bounds and is going to stay with the Thunder. Number 18 here, Sarah Simonich with the throw-in. Angela Davis comes in and has that ball out of bounds as just under 2 minutes here remain in the final frame of this contest between the Trine University Thunder and the Adrian College Bulldogs as Davis heads out yet another ball. And we're going to see another Thunder throw-in here. Kayla Denowitz here with control. And she sends it over to the middle of the friend zone, who gets the ball taken away by Wands. We get a deep pass here. Zoe Blanchard is just going to send it out of bounds on the side. We're going to get another throw in here from the Thunder. That's going to be Sarah Simonich that comes back in for the throw in here. We get a Thunder throw in to Denowitz. Denowitz misses the header as Angela Davis kicks it up, and that's kept on this side of the field here by number 10, Leah Franzone, who sends it back far side to her D. That's Wright. Wright's going to move it to corner to Reese. Reese back to Wright. Kraus there to get some defense and send it out to Davis. Davis who gets a long kick back to midfield, and the ball ends up in Lowers' feet. Lowers now in control here, surrounded by two Thunder. She's going to make a move back and try and send it back to the middle. Morgan Wands there with an errant pass that goes back to the Thunder. Thunder take possession, as that is right outside the foot of number 16, Kayla Denowitz, as there's just 25 seconds here remaining in this contest. Juliana D'Agostino here approaching the ball for her throw-in. 22 seconds remaining here. She throws it up. Sarah Simonich is going to take control here for the Thunder. She sends it up to Reese. Reese with a header here to keep control. Reese sends the pass to the middle. As we see a sliding stop there from number 16, Nutter, as we will see it end here to the contest between the Trine University Thunder and your Adrian College Bulldogs here at Docking Stadium on Kaepernick Field, as the Bulldogs will leave with a 2-0 win.
Last time we should be sure about this one more time.
I think we are.
I think we are as well. It was an absolutely tremendous contest here on ACTV. Bulldogs are taking the victory by a final score of 2-0, and Trine made a tremendous effort. That third period, I think if both teams, or especially Trine, if Trine played like they did in that third period of action, we'd have a different story, maybe even a different outcome to this game. Absolutely tremendous effort by both teams. They both, instead of the handshakes, giving the applause to each other, signifying a good game here on ACTV. DJ, any final thoughts?
It was just fun to watch. It was it didn't have the exhibition game feeling. It had a very real game feeling to it. The ladies were excited to be back out here competing against each other. They were excited to be playing the sport they play. The coaches were happy. The parents are happy. The other fans are happy. We're happy. People in the other booths are happy. Everyone here was just happy to be out here. Great feeling. And it's just happy to see some sports back on campus and happy to see another Bulldog win.
Yeah, I would completely agree with you on that. It was an absolutely tremendous outcome for this game, and I believe it was the first time that I know for a fact on home turf that both the Adrian College soccer team has got a chance to play and see somebody other than themselves. So something really positive to look forward to as they get ready for the MIAA Spring Sprint is what we're calling it here on ACTV. And I think that's going to do it for us here in the booth. That's going to do it for this contest. The final score 2-0 in favor of the Adrian College Bulldogs. That's going to do it for Matt Kibbe and DeJohn Hughes here on the call. We hope to see you next time and maybe even tomorrow for the men's soccer contest against Bluffton here at Docking Stadium. Stay safe, Lenawee County and everywhere else. We'll see you next time on ACTV. Have a good night.
In its 2021 edition of America's Best Colleges, U.S. News & World Report has once again ranked Adrian College as a top regional college in the Midwest. The institution was named to the Best Regional Colleges Midwest section for the 7th consecutive year, and once again listed number 2 in the Most Innovative Schools category. In addition to these honors, Adrian College was also named to the Best Undergraduate Teaching and Best Value College lists. Adrian College has been established as a distinctive and innovative educational leader in the United States. The institution places priority on a culture of innovation and critical thinking. This is the 12th consecutive year Adrian College has been featured by U.S. News & World Report. You can see the full list of rankings and find more information on their website. For more information about Adrian College, visit adrian.edu.
Hello, students. This is President Docking coming to you again from the President's Office at Adrian College. Hey, I'm sending you this video with some great news. Despite all that's been happening with the pandemic, COVID-19, etc., we've been hard at work on campus, and the faculty have recently approved 8 new degree programs, which I think are super exciting, and I want you guys to know about these so you can start to think about them as you think about your future academic career here. So here they are. The first one is in public health. We have both a major and a minor now in public health. Can you think of a more relevant major than public health right now, given all that's going on? The second one is supply chain management. If you're following the news, supply chain management is really where it's at. There are thousands of jobs. I happened to look before I got in this video. Some of these jobs pay over $100,000 a year right out of college. Public health pays very well as well. Great area to go into. The third new major that the faculty approved is human resources. And you know, every business, I mean, whether it's Adrian College or IBM or something in between, has a human resource office. Lots of jobs, great field to go into. The fourth is professional sales. Now, whatever your professional career, you have to know how to sell, whether you're selling yourself, whether you're selling goods, whether you're selling services, whether you're selling your character. Professional sales is a great thing to be trained in academically. The next one is esports management. Now, esports is just absolutely exploding across the country. And I know we have a lot of students that are athletes that would like to stay into sports. So we now have an esports minor degree. It's a minor right now, may turn into a major later, but it's a minor right now that you can get your degree in. And then we have 2 certificates that we're now offering in digital marketing, which is incredible. I mean, digital marketing, again, whatever you're going into, if you can do some digital marketing, your employers will love it. So these are high skill, high pay, high need areas with literally thousands of jobs coast to coast. So long and short is, once again, Adrian's on the cutting edge. We're at the forefront. We are leading the pack in innovation and ingenuity. And we just wanted you guys to know all that's going on. So there you go. It's all good news today. I hope that brightened your day. Thanks for tuning in.
chance, sends it in front. Shot sent it by him, she scores! And Adrian with a dream start in the finals of the MIAA tournament.
Right now. Whoa! The alley got the crowd into it. He fired. Oh my goodness! How in the world? That will do it. Sticks fly into the ceiling. The Bulldogs take to the ice. The Harris Cup. The Adrian, Michigan, and the seniors. They've secured a championship here for the Adrian College Bulldogs.
I don't even know what we say about it. Like I'm kind of left speechless after that team.
Next on ice, representing the United States of America, Adrian College.
Points right there.
The Adrian College Media Production House provides opportunities for students to learn and grow live on the airwaves, just like Matt Kibbe.
I've gotten a chance to create a relationship with coaches and teams and learn more from people instead of trying to teach myself something. Got an opportunity to expand my knowledge of sports, hone in on my skills as a broadcaster, and learn about equipment in different ways. You get more of a connection with professors as well.
Providing opportunities, growing leadership. The Adrian College Media Production House. Thanks for tuning in. Adrian College is looking for leaders, student athletes with the tenacity to keep the Bulldogs at the top, the forefront, in and out of the classroom. The Bulldogs are looking for talent, character, hard work, grit, leaders who can electrify sold-out crowds, gut out a last-line shift, will their team to victory, hit a grand slam in the bottom of the ninth, and be a part of a legend in the making. Think you have what it takes to become a Bulldog? Visit adrian.edu to learn more.
Oh, hey, there he is, Bruiser. Hi, I'm Bruiser's biggest fan. He was a legend to us puppies.
Strong but silent. Such a humble attitude from such a prominent figure.
He ran Adrian College's campus. Everyone loved him and wanted to meet him wherever he went. Welcome week, homecoming, spring concert, he was there and looking good. Well, he did have his own private groomer. He was so cool. He had the best education a Bulldog could ever ask for, as many walks as he wanted. Heck, the dog had his own pass to Richie. Bruiser was an athlete, but I'm so small. He did have to work hard at it. Well, maybe not too hard, but it will take a lot of commitment and practice if I want to land on varsity at Arrington too. It's just such a big jersey to fill. Seriously, huge. But I can do this. I want the job. Because I want to make thousands of Bulldog friends just like him. So hi, Adrian College. I'm Bruiser too.
Hi, my name is Bailey Merzick, and I'm here on the campus of Adrian College at the Adrian College Production House. This is Bulldog Bulletin.
Social media is currently exploding. Fake news has become increasingly relevant and dangerous. people seem to be becoming more illiterate in the realm of information.
For this week's weather. This week and the end of this weekend looks to be beautiful as temperature.
On June 30th, 1975.
McDonald's just came out with some spicy chicken nuggets for the first time ever. It's the first time they've ever had flavor on their chicken nuggets.
Traverse City is set to start offering tours through Traverse City's former psychiatric hospital.
Scary news coming now from Adrian, Michigan, where the Adrian Police Department has confirmed.
Time now for the Runaway Sports Minute, and you know what time it is. High school football is back in the state of Michigan.
U.S. News World Report has once again ranked Adrian College as a top regional college in the Midwest. Thank you for watching this week's Bulldog Bulletin. Have a great weekend, Bulldogs.
Want to see the Adrian College Outdoor Performance Band in action? The band performed on Adrian College TV, and you can watch the stream again anytime, anywhere. Professional audio technician Christopher Momini beautifully captured the event, and you can listen to the entire performance now. Visit Adrian College TV on YouTube to listen to the concert. Did you miss Constitution Day? The George W. Romney Institute for Law and Public Policy presented the annual Philip J. Perkowski Constitution Day Address on Adrian College TV this year.
His presentation, based on his extensive experience in the courtroom, promises to be revealing and thought-provoking. It's called Making the Words Matter, How All of Us, Not Just the Courts, Can Fulfill the Promise of the Constitution. Please join me in welcoming Brett DeGroff.
Using the arc of the moral universe quote too loosely carries with it a danger of magical thinking. Technically, we couldn't have expected the Constitution to do anything about it earlier. It was perfectly legal under the Constitution up to that point. The real action in this area is going to happen at the local level, in cities and in townships, because city and township governments fund and supervise police departments.
You can watch his revealing and thought-provoking speech now on Adrian College TV.
Adrian College's 2020-2021 enrollment has set a new record at 1,865 students. The incoming freshman class of 602 new students helped set the new record. This is the 13th consecutive year the Bulldogs have had an incoming class of more than 500 freshmen. Nearly 6,000 high school seniors applied to attend Adrian College this fall. Why do so many students choose Adrian? Adrian is constantly expanding majors offered to incoming freshmen. If you're a high schooler or know someone who is looking at taking their education to the next level, AC could be the answer. To see the programs Adrian offers, learn more about the process, schedule a visit, and even apply today, visit adrian.edu/admissions. adrian.edu/admissions. We look forward to seeing you on campus.
We were floating down the river in your red canoe. You were laughing at my stories, oh, back from my youth. Yeah, and I remember thinking to myself that you were the one. Oh, you were stunning, you were lovely, yeah, you were fun. There was no one else I wanted to see. There was
Faculty, staff, members of the Board of Trustees, friends of Adrian College, and students and friends over in the chapel. It is my great privilege to introduce to you the newest members of the Adrian College family, the incoming class of 2023.
Oh, that one time on the West Coast in the dead of night, we were watching cruise ships gently pass us by. Oh, and I remember gazing at your face in the starry light. Oh, thinking life don't get much better than a night like tonight. 'Cause there was no one else I wanted to see. There was nothing else I wanted to do. There was nowhere else I wanted to be than sitting oceanside with you. There's nothing, nowhere, no one. Yeah, there's nothing, nowhere, no one. Oh, there's nothing, nowhere, no one. Yeah, there's nothing, nowhere, no one that I'd rather be with than you, my love. 'Cause there is no one else I want to see. There is nothing else I want to do. There is nowhere else I want to be than with my arms wrapped tight around you. Oh yeah, oh.
The Adrian College Sports Network wants you to join us in thanking one of our sponsors, the Carlton Lodge of Adrian. The Carlton Lodge offers a comfortable and convenient lodging experience. Carlton has spacious rooms and suites, fit for a peaceful night's sleep. Their amenities include a hot tub and pool, a 24-hour fitness center, a business center, and much more. A huge thanks to Adrian College's choice of lodging for sponsoring Bulldog Athletics.